hemisected head, which is plastinated. So there are important parts of the neuroendocrine system that are that we can identify right here. So let's start with large structures that we can use as a reference point. We have the corpus callosum right there, the diencephalon, made up of the thalamus right there, hypothalamus. This space should be the third ventricular space, lateral ventricle right there. Aqueduct of Sylvius leading to the pyramid shape fourth ventricular space right there. So hypothalamus plus the pituitary gland here forms an important part of the neuroendocrine system. You can also see the infundibulum, or the stalk of the pituitary gland right there, which connects the posterior pituitary or posterior posterior hypophysis to the hypothalamus. So we can also see the posterior hypophysis or the neurohypophysis, and then we have the anterior pituitary or the adenohypophysis right there. That is through glandular tissue. It originates from the Rathke's pouch, which comes from the epithelium of the pharynx. So it will originally develop from the epithelium of the pharynx, and it will become internally displaced, superiorly displaced until it merges with the neurohypophysis. So read up on the hormones that are produced in the adenohypophysis. That should include your prolactin, your follicle stimulating hormone, the somatotropes, or the growth hormone. Then for the neurohypophysis, posterior pituitary, the hormones that are stored in the neurohypophysis are actually produced by nuclei, supraoptic and paraventricular nuclei here in the hypothalamus. So hypothalamic nuclei. So hormones stored in the posterior pituitary should include oxytocin and anti-diuretic hormone. Plus other tropic hormones actually that will regulate the release of hormones of the adenohypophysis. So this is part of the midbrain already. We have the pons and the medulla oblongata. You can see the straight sinus right here also, plus the superior sagittal sinus right there, area of sinus confluence. Then we have the fax cerebelli right here. So that's part of the cerebellum.